Hey guys, uh, welcome to another episode of Hyperclink Diaries. Uh, we're gonna continue fixing this thing, the animation for or installing the karmic statue, which is a important part of the game loop. Uh, in the game, when you die, you get teleported here, uh, which is part of the game loop because every time you die on Hyperclink, you get rewarded based on how you perform, like how long you survive, etc. So we're gonna think that we're gonna uh finish this up. One thing I that's obviously needs to be fixed is for some reason we still get NPC on this location. This room is supposed to be private, so we're gonna test, and in this case are not invited in this room. It's supposed to be a private area for so every time NPC or uh character died in the world, they're supposed to have a private uh, time with the karmic statue. So that's kind of like one of the lore. So we're gonna fix that. And the clouds, they're like clipping. I also noticed the over here, the when it's spinning, it's clipping here. So we're gonna fix that. And I want this thing to kind of like glow. So we're gonna fix that too. And I want the stars to twinkle. Uh, we're gonna add that. So let's get ahead and let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go here and open my the file for that. I think no, it's supposed to be maps. So I need to put on the maps. Then why I cannot click this? So maps, and that's karmic court. Okay, so here's the thing. It's clipping. I think that the reason it's clipping is uh when the when the computer animates something, it it bases it on the box of the border. So maybe I should put maybe it's a CSS thing. It's not let me try something first. So let me just click this thing here. So maybe it's not maybe fill box will fix it. Fill box? No, it's still clipping. So it's not content box maybe. No, it's still clipping. So it's not something view box. It's still clipping. So it's not something you can fix with CSS. So yeah, so I'm guessing it's when the art when the computer calculate or the browser calculate the animation, it's gonna base it on the border of the the group, the element. So as you can see, it's a square. So maybe just my hunch, if I put the circle and make it invisible, hold on, let me actually pull isolate this because I want the center. So oh shit, okay, oops, I moved it by accident. That symbol, so it's in a group. Okay, so we need I think it's this one here. Yeah, we need that one. And then I'm just gonna paste it and put it there. And just kind of like make it larger. So I'm gonna make it larger and then I'm gonna make it invisible. So that way, when I click this thing, the boundaries is larger, right? So when it gets animated, it's not gonna clip. Oh, so that's what I think. And then okay, and then the class, we're gonna get rid of the clouds. This clouds are stupid. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe okay. Maybe it does helps the. So I think it's the same thing for the clouds. It gets clipped because of the so having an invisible visible thing gonna helps it. So having an invisible prevents it from clipping. Oops. Right. So when it's going up and down, right. So prevents it from clipping. Okay. So and then I'm gonna rename. I'm just gonna give this one a group name. Karmic karmic uh karmic juice. Yeah, we'll just name it karmic juice for now. And then the stars. What's the name of the stars? Karmic stars. Okay, so that's the name. But I also want to put some uh invisible invisible square. Okay, so that should fix the problem, for most of the animation. Um, so I'm gonna export this. We want it SVG. Okay, so oh shit, we tried to export every shit again. Just that one. Okay, if I keep doing that, I keep trying to export the. Now I was gonna put it on the game. This recording's preventing me from clicking this thing over here. So okay, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna export this here. Just the karmic. Where's that thing? Performance karmic chord right here. Okay. All right. Beautiful. So time for to see if it's there. Okay. So okay. So we did. So one thing is the it's no longer clipping. Same thing for the clouds belonging to this. So we're just gonna slow it down though, like it's too fast right there. The cloud animation, something like maybe 60 seconds is gonna do the trick. Maybe 160 second. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm just gonna. I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna actually just give it. Uh, I'm just gonna rename them. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna give them specific. Because it's way too fast. So maybe I can override the the animation with the. Let me see. You know what? I'll just give them a specific animation. So I'm gonna rename rename the clouds. It's their way to karmic cloud karmic cloud animation. Yeah, because I don't like how fast they're going. It's not very uh it's not very holy or whatever when it's too fast. You have to be peaceful. Okay, so that should at least stop the animation for those one. I hit my recording. It doesn't. For some reason it blocks the top, and I cannot click it. Yeah, it's gonna give me trouble. Okay, So if I refresh it, that showed. Oh, this what? Oh, I did not do this, I think. What the? Okay. Did I not copy it? Okay. Let me try. Okay, I think I didn't copy it, or I copied the wrong one because it did not. It's supposed to stop because I changed the name, the name of the name of the cloud, you know. So okay, so this time, cross my fingers. It doesn't always work, but cross my fingers. Hmm. My guy, it's not working. I don't know why. It's being stupid. Okay. Karmic cloud animation. Well, so how do you still have an animation? I didn't put an animation to you. Oh, what the heck? Put cloud one, cloud two, cloud three animation. So that's what's okay. That's what's causing the bloody animation. So it's the stupid cloud one, cloud two, cloud three. Okay, so I get it now. Mm-hmm. That's what's causing it. Okay. Okay, we need to rename this stuff. Karmic cloud one, karmic cloud two, karmic cloud three, karmic cloud four, and karmic cloud five. Okay, so at this point, I think the cloud animation will work actually. So that was the reason why it was it was animating weirdly. It's because there was another thing that's controlling the. At this point, I think the cloud animation will just work fine. That's why it's not what I intended because something else is animating. Okay, so let's do that again. So good lord, it's already 20 minutes. That's the thing I think about when you're making something, you always go, oh, it's only gonna take me this long. But in reality, it takes longer than that. So you always, even now, with the experience I have making my own game, when I see like add a new feature or add a new thing in the game, I always go like, okay, it's gonna take me this long. And I always under, even with the experience of knowing, okay, I need to add, it's gonna be definitely this time. Even with the experience, I always underestimate the the amount of work it takes to do something, to add something in the game. And that's why I understand now that that's why game development takes so long. Uh, okay, so now we're gonna get rid of the weather because the other clouds are from the weather system. Basically, this location, it's treating it like a normal location, like a town or something, and then it's putting a weather. So in my source data, okay, so basically I just need to find the location for this one, which is karmic. So there's supposed to be a weather, so I'm gonna go to my models. So I know I have an option for weather. I put one. Where's that? Environment type, no. Did I not put it? Context. It did not. Okay, I can put indoor. If I put indoor, there's not gonna be a weather inside, right? So that should at least. Oh, I cannot click this. So I don't know why my recorder prevent me from clicking. So so if I just put this indoor, so if I put indoor true, so I put the system that if something is indoor, there's no weather, right? So that should get rid of the stupid clouds. Uh, yeah, okay. So it got rid of the stupid clouds. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's now we're talking. Okay, now the stars. I want to twinkle the stars, the karmic stars, and then to do that, I just have to uh, just put it here. Karmic stars. We're gonna levitate, but something else. I think it's flip horizontal. I think it's flip horizontal. Yeah, I think it's flip horizontal. We want it to flip horizontal, and then we want it. We want it flip horizontal, and I wanted this one. I think this one. It's gonna basically make it two frame. Uh, so we'll see. So that should. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put the flow box. Okay, so it's doing it, but not yet the way I wanted. Karmic stars, karmic stars. Okay. So I think what's missing is the animation. Uh, animation transform. I think it's transform. Transform box, border box, and then transform origin center. Yeah, so okay, so that's what's missing. Yeah, so it's better. Now it's like twinkling. It's too fast though, maybe 2 seconds. Yeah, so that's gonna give it. Oh crap! I press Control C again. Okay, so that's showed. Yeah, so now we got rid of the clouds, we fixed the clipping, and we have the stars twinkling. Uh, all right, now we gotta make sure like this case shouldn't be here. Like every time you go here, so maybe because I teleported here. So I'm gonna do a test, a simple test of the game. So I'm gonna start a new game, right? And then I'm gonna uh my character is going to die. And the way I do that is okay, first I'm gonna trigger the trigger the first event, which is this one. And then I'm gonna give myself some item, and I'm gonna give myself ailment bleeding, which is 120. So the way you die in this game is that when you fight or encounter scenarios, is you either get statuses effect, you know, uh, like this one, like bleeding, right? So it has pretty much status effect has effects. So this one has 1% chance per item of killing you per day. So what that means, I need to fix this part too. What that means is that when when you sleep, right? When you sleep, it's whatever statuses elements you have, it's gonna based on so if you have five of this, it's gonna be 5% chance that you'll die, uh, or your character will die during sleep, right? So so you kinda know if you're risking not game over, but getting teleported to the karmic statue because that's how it works in the game. When your character dies, you go to the karmic statue uh, and get rewarded based on your survival days or performance. But yeah, so now I have because I have 120. I have 120% of dying when I go to sleep, right? So if I forward my game night, because it's late in the night, uh, because the way I made the game works for now, I kind of like the idea that when it's late, your character want to sleep, right? Unless they have a perk that makes them nocturnal, where like they want to sleep during the day and awake during the night. So, but anyway, for this one, if I go now to try to do something, it's gonna complain. Okay, I triggered another event. So I'm gonna just choose this one. So when I try to do something now, my character is gonna complain. I need to sleep. You can see the eye bags, right? So now I'm gonna go to sleep, and that should tell me. Well, not really, because there's a cap in the game. There's a 90% cap of dying. So even if you had 1000% chance to die during sleep, the game only uh the maximum chance you can have is 90%. So it kind of give a little bit of hope when you get cornered to kind of like get lucky. So that's the caveat. But yeah, so more likely though, yeah. So you open your eyes and you find yourself somewhere else. I died, but from what? I don't know if my character is angry. I don't know if you can see this, but my character is pretty angry, yeah. Uh, Look at that. Oh wait, it looks like she's angry, but her eyes is actually just closed. But it looks like she's thick. She's mad. Uh, yeah, but yeah, because the game has the characters are actually can change facial expression. I I built that in the characters. But yeah, so it tells you how you died, right? And then it tells you how, explains the so if you're new, explains but in here you're supposed to be able to have the option to teleport to soul share where you can spend your uh rewards and it's supposed to not be able to instantly start a new game. So I want to so when you die they're supposed to have a reward. So I want it when you die in the game you get teleported here and you get rewarded, right? And then the karmic statue will give you a reward for well done, and then you have the option to stay here in the soul shower, which is like a hamlet, which is uh, just like this area, right? So this area over here, I don't know why my layer disappeared. Yeah, hold on. Workspace. What's my workspace? Window, workspace. Yeah, okay, that's better. So my layer is missing here. It's still missing. Okay, so window. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so yeah, so this is soul share basically when I it's in I'm still making the assets, but it's basically just a town where you can and it's gonna be and intentionally in the future I want it to be like an online multiplayer hub where like you can see other players in soul share. So you could like trade and stuff in the future. That's the reason why I wanted it online because I do wanted it to be kind of like an MMO in the future. That's why it's core. That's why it's core. It's the core foundation of the code or like the way I built the game. It was meant for a MMO. It's basically a website, right? So websites are based on multiple users interacting at the same time. So because it's basically a website, the game is basically a website. It's already made for uh, it's already designed for multiple users interacting with each other. So so that's the reason why I chosen this way instead of like using an engine like Unity engine or like an engine because what's else best to support multi-user interacting with each other than a website, right? So uh, it's what it's designed to do, uh, and it's kind of a throwback, like back in my days uh, when I was a little kid. I used to play Neopets, so like, it's kind of like a throwback to those days for just the online web games. Uh, so yeah, but before I get off topic, so so the NPC, so it is working. The NPC are not showing up. They were just there because I teleported, I guess. Uh, but yeah, so here's uh we've done what we tried to do, and I just have to add the reward system and finish soul share, and then I have the basic. game loop of the game. And then I can kind of like probably like release have an open version where like people can play the game. Uh, but the save file is gonna be so right now you have to sign in using Gmail to, and then you need to be whitelisted to actually play the game. But when I have the first initial game look, maybe I'll consider um, doing a where you don't need to log in, so the your player saves in your in your client side, right? So basically, you can control it and you can change the you can basically cheat, right? Because the game your player save is in your client, not on the server. But you don't have to log in, right? You don't have to log in. I think so. Just for demoing. So it's for demoing. I guess I'm gonna do that so that players don't have to log in. Uh, but if they delete their cache, obviously they'll lose all their progress. Well, that's on them, right? So yeah. So that's all for this episode. It's been a long one, 36 minutes so far. Uh, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and all right. See you.